Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Obelix here, and today I want to talk to you about the Boldr Supply Company Explorer II GMT. That's what we got here, guys. Now that is the definition of nice presentation. That's what nice presentation should look like. I love the fact that they put it in this case here. With their company logo right here. That's the only branding you see on it. Well, I guess the zipper pool's got branding as well. But let's take a look at this guy. Now this is going to be a review. I have been wearing the heck out of this guy because I do like it. And there you go. The Boldr Explorer II GMT by Boldr Supply Company. And pretty darn nice, guys. Now there's nothing else in here. I imagine this would normally come with instructions and stuff. I did buy this used off the Watch Gang Exchange, so it doesn't have all the goodies it would normally have. So taking a look at this guy, and it's just very clean. I mean, it's kind of a diver, but it's got this canvas band. I love the canvas, the gray canvas band with the gray face. Goes very well with the bead blasted stainless steel. This is marine grade stainless steel according to Boldr, and it is rocking sapphire crystal with an anti-reflective coating on it. So you can see it does reflect, but not nearly as bad as some of the watches we've had before. If I hold it purposefully into the light for a change, you can see that it isn't nearly as bad as it usually is. Now there is a leather backing, and you see it is branded on both sides. Well, I guess branded here and hashtag be Boldr on the side. Notice the awkward spelling of Boldr. Kind of cool, actually. And then you get this neat on the case, or the case back, you get this neat globe pattern here. I think that's pretty cool, especially for a watch named the Explorer. It is a screw-down case and a screw-down crown. It gives you some additional water resistance, and you notice the crown does have the logo on it, as well as the buckle. Has a logo. It is branded as well, so very nice. It's actually a really nice piece. This canvas band is super comfortable with the leather backing, and it is a very nice feeling leather. It doesn't have a cheap feel to it. It actually has a really nice feel, and they put some squishy in between the canvas and the leather to make give it that extra level of comfort. Now the bezel, it is unidirectional, so I can't turn it this way, but I can turn it this way. So for you divers out there that need that, there you go. For the rest of us, we're just going to leave it like that forever and think it's a cool feature that it can turn. It does have, of course, the minute, the hour, the second hand, as well as that red hand there is for GMT. So it is tracking GMT. Now this isn't a true dive watch. The bezel isn't truly for diving. It's actually for the GMT measurement. And what it will do is, if you set it to how far away you need to be in GMT, it will tell you the time. So if we are +2, we can go +2 and we know it's 6. In my time it's, my time's here, their time is going to be 6 o'clock. Or ballpark, yeah, pretty much. It's just a quick way to reference a secondary time zone. It does have a date complication down here. Now, I will say the Boldr watches have a super tiny date complication that is really hard to see. It's nice that it's there. You can see it says 21, but you can tell how tiny that is. It's actually, pretty complicated. As your eyes get older, it becomes more and more complicated to see. But it is nice to have nonetheless. And for younger eyes, it's definitely not going to be an issue. But for older eyes, that may be a problem for you. And I'm not holding that toward you because I'm sitting here jacking around with it. Now, for a screw-in crown, you do have to unscrew it before you can set the settings. And, okay, there it's unscrewed. And you can see there how it's pulled. Well, you can't see. Now you can. You can see how it's pulled out from the watch a little bit. Now I can go into the primary and secondary positions, which is significantly farther out. Then when you're done, you just push it back in and you give it a little push and twist at the same action. You'll screw it back in, and it's nice and tight and water resistant. So again, super, super comfortable, guys. This band is awesome. Let's take a look at how much this guy weighs. It's no featherweight, but it's not super heavy either. And we're looking at 2.9, so around 3 ounces. That's kind of our average for a standardized weight around these parts. We'll take a look at how big this guy is. It's actually relatively small. When you get it on wrist compared to some of the others we've looked at. And we're looking at 41. So a 41 diameter. And once you add the crown, you're looking at, a 44 with the crown on it. If you wanted to replace the band, I don't know why you would. This band is awesome. You're looking at a 20 there, guys. And thickness-wise, it's not going to be much at all. 12, so not bad at all. So pretty darn good size. Let's take it on wrist. Now, I am Schwarzkopfing it today, which means I'm wearing 2 watches at the same time. When I actually do this more than I care to admit. Where I'll wear a watch on one hand, standard watch on one hand, and a smartwatch on the other. I'm rocking the Pebble Time watch today, going old school. Not even a company that's around anymore, but June 30th. I'm recording this on the 21st, as the watch told you. On June 30th, the company that bought Pebble, which is Fitbit, is going to be shutting down the Pebble servers. So I'm just kind of getting the last few wears in it. Now there's a company or group that's trying to keep it alive called Rebel, like R-E-B-B-L-E, kind of like Pebble, just with an R. We'll see where that goes. I think I will sign up for them. I don't know if I'll do a video on that or not. Maybe. If there's any Pebble users out there. I adore the Pebble watch. I've got a Sony smartwatch, Asus Zen watch. I've got a bunch of other smartwatches that I could wear, but I always go back to this Pebble, man. It's fantastic. The physical buttons are amazing. Over here, the elephant in the room. Yeah, guys. Look at the size of this thing. It just makes you laugh. This is an Invicta Sea Hunter. What more can you say about this beastie? I mean, he's massive. Let's get him off wrist. Give my wrist a break from the 9-pound watch over here, and trying not to drop it on the table. And let's get the Boldr on wrist so you guys can see it. Now let's go first your way, so you can kind of get an idea of what it will look like straight up and down. And of course, let's just throw it on the table because that's a thing. Let's see if I can do this. This band wants to fight me on the whole way. There we go. Not good at doing them upside down, but there you go. That's what it's going to look like sizing wise, and right side up for you. Now I'm going to flip it over and go upside down so it will be the way I would normally wear it. Bringing it over here and pop it in. Again, captive keeper, that first keeper, it is a double keeper. First keeper's captive. You guys know I like my captive first keeper. Second keeper is not captive, which is the norm. So they got it set up just the way I like it. And there you go. So not too huge, guys. Not enormous. Much smaller than that Invicta for sure. Little size comparison. There you go. Oh, massive. here it is against a Vostok, which is a fairly large but not ginormous watch. So you can see a good comparison of size against these guys. So that's what I mean. It's a pretty minimalist size. It's not micro by any means, but it is, very, very reasonable, very, very workable. Be quiet, phone. But it is rocking the Ronda 505 movement, and it's bead blasted, or the base is bead blasted, and then it's got that star pattern on the crown. So what would I use this guy for? What do I use this guy for? I use this as a day-to-day watch. My office isn't the snazziest of offices, so I don't have to wear like a corporate elegant watch. I can get away very easily with wearing something like this. But if you do work in a schnazzo place, then this would be a great weekender. After hours, the lume is great. I'll give you a lume shot here. So they do a great job with that. Great night watch. If you're hanging out with the kids, by the pool or whatever, it's great for that. It is a leather back, so you probably don't want to get it too wet unless you replace the band. Throw a NATO strap or something on here, and then jump in the water, no problem, because it does have the screw-in crown and screw-in back. And water resistance is 50 meters, so 5 ATM, 50 meters. So with a NATO strap, this guy would be great around the pool. Go to the beach, something like that. But if you're out, doing yard work, you're out, on a scouting trip, whatever, just any type of outdoor activity, any type of indoor activity, this watch will be superb at that. Especially someplace you don't want a whole bunch of extra weight holding you back, because it does fit that niche very well, and again, very, very comfortable. And again, the lume is really excellent. So guys, this does come in 2 additional colors, a midnight blue and a black. The blue's not half bad. The black, it's pretty bog standard, and whatever. I'll try to remember to pop a picture up on right about here. Okay, now I did forget to show you guys, this does have these quick releases on the strap here on the leather band. So these little sliders, if you can see them right there, you just pull them to the side, the band pops right off. Super easy to change out the band on this guy. It does retail for $229, and again, you should never pay retail for a watch. I got this from the Watch Gang Exchange for $100 from another member. It was a black tier membership watch several months ago, and just another member that didn't want it, so I was able to buy it off of them and enjoy it myself. So there you go, the Watch Gang Exchange working its magic yet again. Would I put this in the Hall of Fame? Remember, Hall of Fame is watches I would buy again in the event that they were damaged beyond repair. I just love them so much I would have to have it again. The answer is no. Do I like it? Absolutely. Do I like wearing it? Yes. But would I need it again? No. It just hasn't evoked that level of passion in me, but I do enjoy it. I don't want to take anything away from it. I do enjoy wearing the watch. I'm glad it's in my collection. I've got no plans of getting rid of it anytime soon. It's just not something I would go seek out again, if that makes sense to you guys. So, but I do think that is all the time I got for today, as we take a look at the Boldr Explorer II GMT. I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. And until next time, You guys get out there and make some noise. See ya.